Hi, beautiful Leo. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Leo, this is your love reading. Starting here today, I've set the time frame to early May until early June. So we're just going to dive right in here and see what we can find for you for your love story. We're going to get an overall picture, overall energy, and then we're going to go deeper and deeper and deeper into the message. What do we have for Leo for their love coming up this month? Leo for love. Dragon. I think that was it. I just want to say this is not a quick fix reading, meaning if you're looking for quick fix answers, I'm probably not your reader. I take my time to build up the energy and to get an overall picture, an overall like what really is going on with you. Comes with a going deeper and deeper into the message. So it's more towards the end that I have a full picture, a full view. And then if you resonate with this reading, there's even a deeper message that I'm creating in the extension. So if you want to come to me on this journey, please take a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or maybe your lunch. A little bit of coffee. And let's see what we can find here. I just have to say what first came out. So that's important that this first came out. And I do apologize for this. I'm going to try to not have it in your face. The dragon. Okay, I have to say this. So, and then silence. I have to say this thing. Quiet. There's so many things being connected right now. I know it's such a silly thing to say because obviously, yes. But and this is your love reading, and this has nothing, probably, maybe, everything that I don't know to do with your love. I just have to say, Leo, I am a Leo myself. And I had this connection with another person the other day, and he was talking about a dragon around his solar plexus. And here comes the dragon here today. So perhaps he's a Leo. I have to say this because there's like, okay, I want you to pay attention to what's going on. I have this situation right now for myself. I've started to watch this series. It's called Manifest. It's on HBO here in Sweden anyway. It's on HBO Nordic. And it's called Manifest. And it's all about hearing voices, having visions, following the callings as they call it. And to me, if you listen to me before, you know that peacocks and unicorns are my indicator that a soulmate connection is around. And throughout this series, like all of a sudden the other day, a peacock showed up and I was like, a peacock? Wow, that's interesting. And then they really go into depth about what the peacock means, what it is resurrection. It's all about marriage and fertility. And I was like, oh my God, it might not be so weird that my guys have given me, like, because I'm just like, okay, peacock it is. I'm just going to talk about peacock when there's a connection, but not really understanding why. And because there's so many things that I don't understand why. If I were to go to the depth of everything, I probably wouldn't even say it to you because I wouldn't find the reason, or I wouldn't. And sometimes it's not even for me. It's not even for me to figure out because it's for you and you'll know the story. What has started to come up now is like, okay, so now they talked about peacocks, they talked about the unicorn the other day, and then it was this phrase, I heard this phrase in another reading that was like, the truth will set you free. And I like stopped in my tracks like, what is going on here? There's so much synchronicities. I don't have an answer for you for that whatsoever, but now when the dragon is coming out here for you, the undercurrent message at the same time is, yes, we're talking about your love. This is a focus on your love story. But if you feel like this is all about your career, if you feel like this is all about your health or a particular situation, apply it to that. And on top of that, like, yes, we think that these are the things going on, but the major thing going on is constantly your own spiritual evolution. I'm not wavering from that one bit. It's constantly your spiritual evolution. And so there's something about this dragon being connected right now. So you might start to see a dragon some places, or this is just a confirmation for you about this dragon. Before I now start to talk about what I'm receiving around the dragon, make the connection, like make the put together the dots, like it's like a big puzzle. And the puzzle pieces, like it's being brought in one by one, and just because you don't understand the full puzzle doesn't matter. It's that's the fun part. Here's the puzzle. Oh, fun. Oh, don't touch it. It's already made. Well, the fun part is to piece it together. No, but it's already made. You don't have to piece it together. That's the whole point of a puzzle, though. So it's like, don't go for the result. Don't look for the full puzzle immediately. So wherever you're going right now, it's even if it's like towards a love relationship, or if it's towards a solution within an already committed love relationship, or if it's towards your career, or towards a dream, or towards whatever this is, put the dots together, put the puzzle pieces where they fit, but don't expect the full puzzle to be there like straight up. It's a treasure hunt. It's fun. Okay? I'm yelling. There's something about this here today that's connecting more so than ever. The dragon. So the dragon usually comes out, and I mean, there is a lot of yellow around this. So I would talk about the solar plexus. I actually didn't see the front here, which is interesting. I didn't see the front at the beginning. I just saw there's so much like yellow, so much solar plexus going on in the back there. So maybe there's something about not seeing fully in the front what it means, not connecting the dots, not putting the dots together just yet. But if you just sort of have a clear mind, you just follow the breadcrumbs, and you will find it. Okay? It's like that the story just died. The story just died. What an interesting... I just felt like, okay, done. Done there with that story. It's almost like I'm supposed to start over. I think I've never experienced this before. It's like, okay, a whole reading for maybe one person. Or 2 people. Or 10 people. And then, okay, like, begin again. So we'll begin again. Welcome, Leo. Welcome, Leo. I'm just trusting the guidance here. Come with me on this journey, wherever it's going to take us. Interesting. I got this dragon here. The dragon for me speaks about you being brave. You're going forward, maybe needing a little bit of a nudge. The dragon usually comes out to say, we're gonna steer you in this direction. You might need a little bit of a nudge to dare to take the step, to dare to take the leap. But I see you like being in charge. You're sitting on top of that dragon, and you're actually steering the dragon. So I feel like you have enough courage, you have enough bravery, enough strength to go the distance right now, to go where you need to go. I see a castle, like, do you see underneath the dragon? There's a castle within the dragon. So there's something about, there's no place, there's this card in another deck, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. And it's like, you have this home, this castle within you. It sits within you. And the more you connect with that inner home, if that makes sense, the more solid, the more brave you feel from the inside out, the more you can sort of attack anything, right? You're not here to attack anything, but the more you can tackle anything, the more you can proceed and go after what it is that you want. And that seems to be very important. Do you see how much calm waters it is around you? Is where you sort of for some reason you're stirring up a lot of emotions. I don't know if you stir up emotions for other people right now, or if you're stirring up emotions for yourself. We're gonna go deeper and deeper into this message and see what this is. And then we have legends. Usually this card comes out when you've been dealing with a narcissist. I can't say this in any other way. It's like you've been dealing with darker forces. You've been dealing with toxic relationships. You've been dealing with a situation that for the awakened one, it's quite clear that this is negative and this is positive. But it's like you needed to be a little bit in the dark for a bit there to be able to choose the light. And if we wouldn't have added so many, like if we wouldn't have added a layer to judge stuff, it would have been so much easier for us. Like, okay, so we have women. How do I know that I'm a woman? Because I can reflect myself in a man. I can see that I am not that. How do I know I am human? Because there are trees and there's animals. So I can understand, okay, the reason I can understand my own makeup is because there's stuff around me that I can sort of relate to or not relate to. Like I see what that is and therefore that is I'm not. Or I see what I'm not and therefore I am. And so if we would have then just not added and the man is a little bit better than the woman, and so the man should be paid better, or we have white people and we have black people, and over time we have decided that black people are worth more. Sorry. Wow. Maybe we have come farther than I know. We decided in the past that white people were worth more than the black people. And today, when we now start to understand who we really are, the lines are being blurred. It's nothing wrong with having diversity. That's what we thrive on. But the minute we add judgment, so this is negative and this is positive. I actually heard this thing the other day. I'm sorry for being everywhere today. I hope that you follow me here today. It's not your typical reading. I can sense that already. I heard this thing the other day that sucks. It's never failed success. It's just what success looks like. And that sort of threw me a bit. It was like that's such an important thing to understand. It's never a failed moment. It's just a moment. It's not failed success. It's not a failed relationship. It's not a failed marriage. It's not a failed... did you walk into something and it was how could you have experienced that? It was just an experience. The minute you add the judgment to it, that's when we're screwed. If we just keep having experiences, if you've been in an experience where you've been in a toxic relationship or you've been in a negative situation, in a darker place, you need the darker place to understand the lighter place. You need the negativity to understand the positivity. And if we just don't add judgment that this is better and this is worse, it's just moments. So Leo, there's something here today. You have caught your bravery. You're on your way to really understand your full potential, your full bravery. And I'm drawn to talk about my solar plexus. If you haven't found it yet, and if you haven't heard me talk about this before, I actually got over and over again. I heard, I was just presented to this new notion about this solar plexus and the solar plexus journey for the collective. And I sat down with my guides and I received this message. And so it's in the community section if you want to read it and see if there's something juicy there for you. Maybe there's something you can use there for yourself. There's something about coming into your worth, your true potential, really coming out as the power and the strength that you are, Leo. The reason you can have this is because you had moments, you have situations, you have experiences. We're not judging them. They're experiences for you to figure out what it is that you are and what it is that you are not. And you're done with what you're not, and you're steering your, I feel like everything is being drawn upwards into this troll where there's a lot of crystal energy. So there could be crystalline energy upgrades going on there for you, and just coming in with the angelic realms there. There's a huge angel in rainbow colors that you're stepping into now. What a beginning. Oh my God. Okay, so what is this about love for Leo? Oh my God. There's something in me that still wants to apologize. You feel me being a little bit rushed and a little bit apologetic for what I'm revealing to you is because I have this idea about what this love reading should be for you. And when something else comes out and doesn't match that, I think that maybe now you're a little bit confused and maybe I'm not delivering what you want to hear. And that's on my end. That's my bad. I need to work on whatever's come. I'm still letting it through. I'm still not hindering anything. Although for the few seconds there, I thought about the first little reading there for 7 minutes. I thought about, should I start over? But I learned to just keep everything in. And I do apologize if you feel like I'm backing this message up. I'm backing this message up. I'm going to shift my energy around it. Okay, so what do we have for love for Leo, please? Love for Leo in this particular situation. With the dragon and with the moments, experiences of your life. Wow. Queen, Page, and Nine of Raphael. This is so cool. So the Queen of Michael, it just speaks about it fits the dragon like a glove because it's, this obviously is not gender specific, so this can be for a man, but this is you that has grown exponentially. Like this is you that has come into your wise version. The Queen is all about maturity and wisdom, and she's really worked on herself. We see all those butterflies sitting behind her, which talks about huge transformation. And Michael is all about action and making it happen. And I just said we don't need to judge. This is about just even, okay, so I'm just going to say it as pure as I can. This is a situation where justice is being served. Justice is being served. Like whatever you went through in the past where we would consider it to be, okay, that was a moment. That was an interesting moment that made you very clear about what you want and made it very clear about what you don't want. Justice is going to work out in your favor here. Karma is being returned here, is what I want to say, in a good way. We're turning the page. The page is new energy coming in, and we're turning the page. You've done some sort of healing here. We can see that. You're sitting on the magical carpet, right? The magical carpet. You're sitting on the magical carpet. The ride hasn't started yet. You're still sitting. This is for me the dream card. Like you're okay. So now you've grown. You're wise as any master. You're in the dragon energy. Like this is you're new. You are something else due to whatever you have experienced in the past, and this is you dreaming away. We have like the castle in the sand. It's not a real castle, so like you're building sand castles that you want to see happening. Do you remember that we had a castle in your stomach? We have a castle within. If you connect with the castle, you can actually go for it. If you connect with the castle, it's yours to have. It's yours to go towards. And here we've dreamt about the castle, and now it's about to take off. We're turning the page. We have new energy coming in here, and this magical carpet that you're sitting on in the castle that you dreamt about, making that connection with your inner being, with your higher power, is actually what's making you go forward now into, if this is a dream relationship, if this is a dream situation for an already committed relationship, if this is what you are seeking in terms of love or anything else for that matter, it's coming because look at this. You're a little bit bound still. This is not the Magician card. It's the Nine of Raphael. So it talks about endings of the old and coming into the new. And this guy right here, he's holding on to the lamp. Like he thinks that he needs to rub the lamp so that the genie comes out and he can ask 3 questions and have 3 wishes fulfilled. I mean, 3 wishes fulfilled is really awesome, but I just want to add, like, he's not the magician that has actually left the lamp behind. He thinks that he still needs a little bit of a ritual, a little bit of he thinks he needs tools in order to create everything that he wants to create. So there's a little bit of restriction still on you, not fully understanding your full capacity just yet, Leo, but you're on your way there. You're on your way there. And we have a dog next to you there that is speaking about trustworthiness, loyalty, friendship, unconditional love. Actually, 9 is that as well. 9 is endings of old situation, yes, but it's unconditional love and wish fulfillment as well. And it's the second time, like we have Raphael twice here. There's a lot of healing and you're becoming whole as we speak. This is around love, but it can be, take it however it resonates for you. So what else do we have for Leo here in terms of their love life, in terms of their love story? Connected in with this. What do you have for Leo here, please? Did I not just tell you? No place like home. I started out saying I'm feeling connected to that card. It's actually in another deck. There's no place like home. I got this feeling here with this, with the castle within you, that there's no place like home when you're connecting in with your deepest home, your deepest safety. And here we have the card. There's so much speaking about, okay, what you wish for will come out. I had a sense that, okay, I feel this no place like home card, and here it is. I mean, you see me shuffle, and I don't pull the cards. They actually come out on their own. So that's also a telling that there's, you don't have to do any more work. It's being the only thing you need to do is just, and I didn't even I didn't sit down and think about it and then hope that it would come out. I had a vision about it. I had an inspiration about it. I all of a sudden started to think about this card, and then I didn't even go look for it. It came out on its own. So this is talking about, okay, you are stepping into your true potential. You're more and more coming there. You're turning the page. There's new energy coming in. You're ending the old and coming into the new. You are a little bit restricted in how you think you're manifesting things in your life and how you think dreams are coming about. And if this is around your love life, this is like you might have a hard time figuring out how to attract the perfect partner for you, or the perfect soulmate connection, or to figure out the perfect situation, if there's anything like perfect, but you know what I mean. To figure out, if you're already in a committed relationship, to figure out the best communication, the best connection that you can have with this person, to just have a notion about it, to just have an inspiration about it, and let the universe take care of it, basically. The no place like home talks about that you have come full circle. Whatever obstacle you needed to overcome, you have overcome it. And there's a great opportunity for change here now for you, and you have come full circle. It's like it's time to come home. And the time to come home could be, it's time to reveal truly who you are. And it might not be that you're sitting at home holding stuff in, or like, I'm not going to tell anybody about that. But also it's like you're not going full force, being completely open about who you are. There's something a little bit holding you back there. But this is just saying it's time to come home. I'd say that this is leaning more towards like a general reading than a love reading, but it might make perfect sense to you guys. Can we just clarify this no place like home in love for Leo, please? No place like home in love for Leo. Number 9, again. Okay, you are going to have some sort of major shift here happening. I have, my hair is standing up like in the neck. You are on the verge of a major breakthrough. Sorry, I just need to incorporate the energy a bit so that I can do a good job to sort of translate that into you. I don't want to diminish this. I also don't want to. It's the second 9 there. So the 9 is like the endings of the old. It's the endings of the old, and you're coming into the new. But it's simultaneously also wish fulfillment, and it's unconditional love. This is Raziel. This is Raziel, who is, I just said, okay, this guy, he doesn't understand fully, because this is not the magician, it's the 9 of Raphael. So it's like he doesn't understand fully that he's free. Like he doesn't need a lamp. He doesn't need a lamp to create whatever it is he wants to create, from a love relationship to perfect health. He doesn't need a lamp to have like the 3 wishes. He's not being granted it. He's creating it. So he doesn't need a lamp. Here comes Raziel, which is the teacher of the magician, coming in to say, hey, I have an idea there for you. And this is the Epiphany card. So it's like there's a grand breakthrough where you're going to come out of this shell, or you're going to come out of this thinking that there's restrictions. There's something, you're going to have some major breakthrough about like how this all works. I don't want you to maybe feel what I'm feeling. Sometimes I just hope that you feel what I'm feeling because I'm not you're going to have some sort of epiphany, and I feel like the epiphany, it can come through you're watching something and it just clicks. It just clicks, or you're sitting in meditation and it just falls into place during the meditation, or you're coming out of the meditation, you're taking a few steps and something just is just a revelation. It's not necessarily that somebody's just ringing your doorbell and there's the love of your life, or you just had this major lottery win, or you just, somebody just walks up to you and says, here, I have the solution for how you unlock every psychic gift there was ever known to man. What I will say though is that the unlocking of all of that is going to take place. Something is like, there's a download here. Do you see it's like the Milky Way. The whole Milky Way is just shooting like lightning. It's just shooting down okay, here's what's really going on. Leo, do you want to hear the news? Here's what's really going on. And the light bulb, the ahas, the epiphanies of the whole universe just comes together in this one moment, and you go, oh my God. Nothing has shifted on the outside, but everything has shifted on the inside. Like there's like this, I get it. And what it is that you get, I have no idea. I have no idea, Leo. There's something with connecting with your home. We're building castles in the sand, but you have them already inside of you. The castle is already there. It's already sitting right there. And you go from thinking you need tools and stuff like ritual to get to that. And I actually now see the dog going, hey, I know what to do. If you're just a little bit more playful and just, I'm here to play and be unconditional and be your best friend. I can tell you what to do. You're like, I need to focus here. I need to rub this lamp in a certain way for it to happen. And I'm telling you, you're going to figure out how this all works. I'm going to take this to the extended reading and see what else I can find there. I can't promise you anything. I have no idea. So if you feel, I'm not going to make apologies for this now, but very different love reading, I have to say. I hope it resonated for at least some of you. If you resonated with it, you're so welcome to come to the extension of it. I'm so curious to see what we're going to find there for you. If not, thank you so much for watching, Leo, and I hope to see you back soon. Take care, guys. Bye.